One day when I was here working late on a sermon, a man came to our door and just was looking for a blanket. It was a cold, rainy Northern California night. It was dark. Found him a blanket and then looked around at all of our space and said, we gotta do better than this. We've gotta use this space that God has given us to do as much good as possible. So from there, we kicked off with the warming shelter that we're doing, the breakfast that we're doing, the tiny homes that we're doing, and it really was from the tiny homes that this big project emerged. The question was, where is this permanent housing? Our answer is, the best space to do it is right here on this church property. We have an incredible lack of essential housing. People who work in our retail shops can't live here. People who work in the janitorial service or even the retail service. People who work for nonprofits. People who work for Abode. People who work for all of these things we need to make our community function and thrive and come alive. They can't live here. We dream of a community that everyone can live in and everyone can participate in, where everyone belongs, no matter their socioeconomic status. So we created a partnership with Eden Housing, and essentially it goes like this. Eden Housing is gonna lease the air above this 5 acres. We're gonna take the cost of that lease and transform the bottom space. So with this kind of beautiful 4 structure, maybe 5 at some parts, 199 unit structure right here on the corner on this 5 acres that includes a brand new Trader Joe's, a coffee shop, retail space, pedestrian walkway, plaza space, park space, outdoor kind of food truck space, outdoor courtyard space, just this incredible dynamic corner, it would include an incredible event space for those of us that are holding events here in our neighborhood.
Jesus told us in the story of the Good Samaritan that there were 3 people who went by this person who needed help, and the Good Samaritan is the one who stopped. And when asked who is the one who showed mercy to the one in need, it was the Good Samaritan. And Jesus says that's what we are to do. And here in our community, we have many people who need help. Seniors, teachers, police officers, our own children who've grown up in this community can no longer afford to live here. You look at apartment rental vacancy rates, they're less than 1%. The average teacher can't afford the cost of an average 1-bedroom apartment in Castro Valley. Similar situation in Hayward and San Leandro.
God cares about where you live and having a home. God cares about having access to education, and God cares about all these different things. So I think the church has to start thinking about how do we do faith in a different way, and I think this project is part of that story of making our faith not just about the Sunday experience, but about your whole life.
I love the Eden area. I love the people and I love the location, and I'm very proud to be from here. And I've begun to feel my roots dig even deeper as I'm starting a family in the area now. And so I'm always excited about things happening in our community that really, truly benefit our community. Something that I can really be proud of, and I believe the redevelopment is one of them. I believe that my kids, who I hope will grow up in the same place that I grew up here, I believe that they will be incredibly proud of this redevelopment as well.
And that's one of my favorite things about it, that it's music, it's art, it's coffee, beer, food, and housing, so you can get, all your needs met here. I'm excited to make the church, useful in a way that benefits the community at large instead of just church people. So somebody can come in from the community and be here and be accepted for who they are and where they are. They don't have to be anything other than what you are to spend a day here.
And we'll have people living next door that we can witness to by our example. And if they want to join us, great. And I think that's just another opportunity.
It's been really beautiful for us all to dream together about something that can really, this project, this development that can really benefit and serve our community.
I think what I'm most excited about is that this is a place for the community where anybody can come in and doesn't matter where their background is from, that they can be a part of this community and feel like they belong. Yeah, even you.
There's beauty in diversity. Economic diversity, cultural diversity, ethnic diversity, political diversity. There's beauty in it all. And we want to create that right here on this church campus.